The conference heard how the automotive sector is already going through the most rapid and far-reaching changes of its entire existence. According to NAMSA CEO Michael Mabasa, the automotive industry will change in the next 10 years. He says e-tolls are a cutting-edge innovation that's going to assist in managing urban traffic congestion that is already heavy on the fiscus in wasted fuel and productivity.
For us as a sector, the existing e-toll gantry infrastructure is going to be a game changer for our electromobility ambitions. Whether we end up paying or not paying for e-tolls is not a question for us to speak to, but we should collectively, jealously preserve the current infrastructure and protect it at all costs, because South Africa is going to need that infrastructure in order to be able to take us to the next level.
Mabasa further reminded delegates that 64% of cars produced locally are exported to other markets that are already talking of banning internal combustion engines from around 2030. He says if South Africa is to remain globally competitive, it urgently needs to be able to develop new state policies that enable it to do so.
If you look at a country like Australia, the automotive industry in Australia was wiped out completely, and that country is no longer manufacturing vehicles. All vehicles in that country are imported, and a country like Thailand took advantage, and they're now producing vehicles that were originally and traditionally produced in Australia. And the reason being that the Australian government at the time did not respond speedily to some of the technological advances that the rest of the world was moving into. Hence, their manufacturing base became extremely irrelevant. South Africa is likely to follow the same pattern if we are not going to progress very quickly in changing some of the policies that we have in order for us to be able to strengthen our capacity to be able to produce vehicles that are new energy vehicles in South Africa.
The conference continues until Thursday. Diabo Seto, SABC News, Johannesburg.